hustle in my veins. No rest, no dream, trying to make a way. Whole team gotta eat. No sleep, gotta keep going. No sleep, till the world know it. No sleep, till the world know it. No sleep, till the world know it. I've been moving like a clock, don't stop, no breaks, no rest, no time to flop. Gotta get it while I'm breathing, never taking a loss. See the pain in my eyes, but the vision stay locked. Ain't nobody finna hand me a thing. Came from the bottom, I rose through the rain. Hustle like I never had a meal on my plate. Now we eating so good that the hunger remains. Fast lane.
My car's literally broken down.
You shouldn't really be here.
You'll need to move.
But I can't move the car.
My boyfriend's going to be coming any minute.
What's the problem?
Buddy, my car is broken down. I'm just saying.
Talking rubbish.
So it's a warning light, son.
Yeah, no,
it's not started.
No, it's not. It's not.
Just press the button, see if it starts.
Look.
Don't encourage him.
It's broken down.
He's talking rubbish, Alan. He's talking rubbish.
What's your problem?
He's parked outside your house, Alan.
It's not parked, it's broken down.
You find this all amusing, are you?
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You're ganging up on me now.
No, we're not.
Is it because I'm a...
Alan, do you remember me?
I do. Got your car fixed then.
Where is she now?
She had to go. After
gone.
that little incident with you, she was a nightmare.
How are you now?
I'm fine. Absolutely fine now. Much better. I can do what I like. And thanks for what you did for me.
Well, hello there, partner. Go on and hang up your hat, grab yourself a whiskey, and pull up in the easy chair. We're coming off the range of 9 to 5s with a whole herd of news stories that we've been steaming over like a cow patty in the Texas heat. As they say, the chickens are finally coming home to roost. And we're here to ruffle some feathers and ensure accountability ain't just a concept, it's reality. It's that time where the day's drama casts its longest shadow. So let's light a candle to the chaos of current events, the whirlwind of politics, and the tangled webs of corruption that we find ourselves entwined by. It's time to ramble our way into the twilight. Welcome to Sunset Rants.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sunset Rants, where we go over the news, rants, and deep dives, get you caught up at sunset. I'm AK, your favorite guy. You can find me on X at @therealroma_AK. We got Tay-Tay. He's back in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Doing good. I know it's a little bit of an audible here. I think who was supposed to be here tonight? I think Skrapp was supposed to be here tonight, but he had some family obligations, which is perfectly fine.
Happens.
No, it's his family.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know how it goes. But yeah. Well, maybe not yet, but you will at some point. know what that's like.
I mean, I still have family. I don't have my own thing like you guys, but semantics. We know what we're talking about.
We know exactly what we're talking about.
We got you, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, so tonight, Reverend Jesse Jackson dies at the age of 84. God rest his soul.
I saw that, yeah, man.
Yeah, this was. Seems to be like one of those years, kind of like 2020 and 2022, where a lot of people passed that we didn't expect. I mean, last week it was James Vanderbeek.
Yeah, I saw that. He had like some like wild cancer or something that was just ravaging him.
Yeah, I think it was colon cancer that got him too.
Oh shit. Yeah, apparently, Reverend Jackson, he had something, some like neurological disease, or something like that.
Yeah,
something that was like taking over his body or something. But yeah, I saw that. I was just like, like when someone's old, but you don't really think about it, so you're taken back. But you're not like, oh, they were so young. It was like, no, he was 80 something. But it's just like, oh man, it's like, you just look at their legacy, like,
Exactly. Well, before we get into it, make sure you go to riseofmiddleamerica.com and see our myriad of shows from news, pop culture, sports. We got everything for your needs. At the top of the page is our socials, and down at the bottom is our merch site, where you can help make your monetary contribution to keep the lights on. Like, comment, and subscribe. Boom. There it is. I think it's on that side. Right, Brian?
It's on my right.
Other side. There we go. All right. Right up here. Right up there. I don't know. For some reason, when I look at it, it's like mirrored. So it's over here. But I guess for you guys, it's up over there. There was a QR code right up at the top there. So you want to go ahead and flash your phone to that. Takes you right to the site. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Now to Politico. Jesse Jackson, civil rights activist and presidential candidate, dies at 84. His success in the 1984 and 88 Democratic primaries ushered in a new era in Democratic Party politics. Reverend Jesse Jackson, a civil rights activist known for his rousing oratory, who had become the first African-American candidate to a plausible path to winning the presidency, has died. He was 84. Because of declining health, Jackson stepped down as the leader of the Rainbow Push Coalition in July of 2023. In the summer of 2024, as Democrats gathered to back Kamala Harris' candidacy, Jackson received a standing ovation when he was wheeled on stage at the party's convention in Chicago. Our father was a servant leader, not only for our family, but to the oppressed, the voiceless, and the overlooked around the world. Jackson's family said in a statement Tuesday morning he had been living with progressive neurological conditions for years. The Baptist minister pulled in 3.3 million votes for the 1984 Democratic primaries and 6.9 million in the 1988 contest, drawing far more votes than any black candidate had at this point in U.S. history, making his Rainbow Coalition a legitimate force in the Democratic Party. He also carved transformative grassroots path through the primaries that would be emulated in various forms and other candidates in Democratic primaries over the years, including Bernie Sanders, Barack Obama, who would go on to realize Jesse Jackson's ambition of becoming the first black president. Quote, people forget about this. And this is, it looks like Bernie Sanders. But Barack Obama would not be president today if Jesse Jackson didn't come to Iowa. That is true. That is absolutely true.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, because
I would even dare say not even like so much on the political campaign that he's ran, but I would say like, going all the way back like into the the civil rights moment, like walks, just walking with like Dr. King and all that. Like it goes all the way back there, like, all things considered.
Right. And I understand that a lot of people are, I mean, the way that the news media and how everybody, promotes this guy. I mean, he did do a lot for the African American community. He put his money where his mouth was.
He did a fantastic amount. I'm glad for everything that he did. Now, like a lot of people would be like, like towards the end, like I might not like agree with everything he said or certain things he was doing, but it doesn't take away, what his legacy is. And that's like one thing I'll always do is like I'll never like do something like that. The guy was awesome.
No, definitely. What else we got here? Jackson's positions occasionally put him at odds with longtime Democratic voters, but his campaigns galvanized some people who detested mainstream politics. Even though he did not win the Democratic Party presidential nomination, Marxist activist Angela Davis wrote down an introduction to her autobiography. Jesse Jackson conducted a truly triumphant campaign, one that confirmed and further nurtured progressive thought patterns among people in our country. Now, if you guys don't know who Angela Davis is, she actually ran as a communist. I think it was 1964.
I can't say.
Against Lyndon B. Johnson. I think it was 64 or 68. I can't remember. But she ran as the VP as the Communist Party, which was very interesting. Actually, there was if you guys, I mean, some people don't know my field of work, but if you do know my field, there was a woman that I met that was 106 years old, and she had pins, like actual presidential pins from every election since Woodrow Wilson.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool.
It was awesome. It filled like 6 walls worth of pins, and one of them was Angela Davis, and it caught me right out of my eye. I don't know how I caught it, but she had every single pin Like I can tell you right now, this collection that she has is worth millions of dollars.
And
Like,
the pins.
they're just pins, but it has their pictures on it. It says, vote for Wilson. Like, all of it. It was crazy. She was only like, what?
Are they like the ones that like, they're like this big kind of?
Yeah. Yeah, like there were small ones, there were big ones, there were ones that were like this big. Like, she had a whole bunch of them. The Nixon one was the biggest. I wonder why. Richard.
I wasn't gonna say it when you were saying it. I was like, is that like an opening for me to say just like a like a pun?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, but going back to Jesse, I mean, I don't know much about him outside of politics, but
Yeah, I know the same as you.
yeah, but I know that he definitely was the game changer in the Democratic Party. Even though he didn't win, he showed that it could be done.
Yeah.
Right. So, with that being said, rest in peace, Reverend Jackson. And until we meet again. What do we got here?
Hello, everybody, by the way.
I can't see what that says. Will the real Joe what?
The Sunset
Will
Rants
the
label.
real Joe Biden please stand up? What if she walked 500 miles and walked 500 more? My son sang that song today, and I was like, "What do you know about that song?"
That's an amazing song. When I wake up, you're gonna be.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's move on to CBS News. Tricia McLaughlin, top Homeland Security spokeswoman, leaving her post. This is interesting. Tricia McLaughlin, the Department of Homeland Security's top spokeswoman, is leaving her post next week as the chief spokesperson of the federal agency spearheading President Trump's mass deportation campaign. McLaughlin has been prolific on social media and in the press defending the Trump administration's immigration policies. McLaughlin confirmed her exit in a statement and said the current DHS spokesperson, Lauren Biss, will take over her role as the agency's Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs. McLaughlin added that Katie Zakaria, a commentator who appeared on Fox News, will be brought into DHS communications team as the Deputy Assistant Secretary. A source familiar with McLaughlin, I can't speak today, plans said her departure was planned in December and that she delayed it following the fatal shooting of 2 U.S. citizens in Minneapolis by federal immigration officers. Her departure was first reported by Politico earlier Tuesday. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said in a post on X that McLaughlin has played an instrumental role in advancing our mission to secure the homeland and keep America safe. While we are sad to see her leave, we are grateful for her service, and Tricia was nothing but success. Now, it was planned in December, and she delayed it following the fatal shooting of 2 U.S. citizens. So I'm wondering if she had to stay there just to kind of weather the storm. Because the first thing, yeah, because the last thing you need is a new person coming in, and that was the first thing you had to talk about.
Well, there's that, yeah, but it's it's just part of the job, doing your due diligence. You just don't be like, oh, okay, and you just like, it's like when you see those little kids with like a Lego set and they're almost done, and they're like, I'm bored. They just like walk off and they just drop everything on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I guess in a government job, you don't just put in your 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
like you give them months of advance notice so that they can find somebody else to replace you, right?
Absolutely.
And that's sort of the best way to do things.
Yeah, because it's not like you could just, it's not like, picking up a bagger at Publix or something like that.
Right. So, speaking of the DHS, I mean, it was perfect timing because now the DHS is kind of closed up shop for the time being until Congress gets their act together.
Yeah. So I was watching it earlier today. What are the 3 of them that are currently closed down right now?
I think it's, what is it? The NSA, the DHS.
DHS. I don't know if it's NSA. Because that would be.
Well, no, they're under the NSA. Did I say that? Did I say NSA? I did say NSA.
Oh,
I don't know. I know that it's definitely a lot of the security apparatuses around the country, which I find very odd right now. I mean, I'm not saying.
We were talking about this last Thursday.
Yeah, we were. Because I feel like there's something brewing with that. Because God forbid if anything happens. Oh, it was the Coast Guard. Yeah, the Coast Guard was one as well. Yeah, and God forbid if something happens during this time period, and it almost makes you wonder, like, okay, well, you're going to force Trump's hand or force the Republicans to do something, that's out of character just to get something passed, just because something happened, but it just so happened to fall.
Yeah, but there's a name for when you bullhead something like that. I forgot.
Which game?
What it is, but.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of it had to do with ICE, right? A lot of it had to do with ICE and a lot of the things that were happening in Minneapolis, even though ICE is all across the country, right? Like, it's not like ICE is specifically targeting certain areas. They're all across the country doing this. And you notice how you don't have any issues in certain states, where in other states they do, right? So there is writing on the wall, or at least an example of how these things can work. But when you look at, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't see where the connection is between the DHS and ICE, considering that ICE is funded for the next 2 years.
That's probably it. They're probably just self-sustaining at this point.
Well, they are, because they're already paid for, right? And they already got their extra money in the big, beautiful bill. So shutting down everything else is not going to change what he's trying to do, or at least what the American people asked him to do.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, I mean, it's literally it's an 80-20 issue at minimum, right? It's a super majority issue, right? So you're not going to win that fight.
I don't know, man. I honestly, just like last week, we probably should have looked into it, but maybe there's just nothing on the deep state agenda. They're just like hoping no one catches that.
Oh, of course not. Yeah, and
they're like, no, we're good. We got some other stuff going on. We got aliens coming out. We're gonna do that.
Our producer chimes in. He says the only problems are in sanctuary cities. Yeah, and they're starting up in New York City now. They're going to be starting up in Pennsylvania soon. I actually got a tip on some information for Pennsylvania. Not going to say much yet because things haven't been finalized. But once it is, you guys will be the first ones to let you guys know exactly what's going on over there. But they show no signs of slowing down right now. Like, no signs.
I'm curious. I want to know. Damn it.
I might tell you afterwards. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Dealio.
All right, on to across the pond. Let's go to Dominion News, formerly known as Fox News, or did they get that case reversed yet because of of the findings that we've uncovered over the past year or so? Iran launches war drills in Hormuz Strait as U.S. carrier is flying missions 24/7 before Geneva talks. IRGC Navy conducts small control of the Strait of Hormuz exercise ahead of key nuclear discussions. Iran launched live fire naval exercise in the Strait of Hormuz on Monday in preparation for potential security and military threats in the strategic waterway, according to the country's state-run IRNA news agency. The drill, called the Smart Control of the Strait of Hormuz, was led by naval forces of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, under the supervision of the Commander-in-Chief, Major General Muhammad Pakpour. State media. What's that?
I said Major General Durka. Just talking shit.
Christ. State media said the exercise was organized to assess the readiness of Operation Unit. If you guys didn't get that, that's from a movie called Team America World Police. State media said the exercise was organized and assess the readiness of operational units, review security plans, and rehearse scenarios for responding to any security and military threats in the area. Exercises came within hours of renewed diplomat efforts starting in Geneva between the U.S. and Iran that are aimed at reviving negotiations over Iran's nuclear program. Quote, I am in Geneva with real ideas to achieve fair and equitable deal, Iran Foreign Minister Abbas Arghachi wrote on X Monday. What is not on the table, submission before threats. President Donald Trump has ordered a buildup of U.S. military force of the Middle East and has threatened to strike Iran if its leadership does not agree to this deal or this nuclear program. Man, it seems like we're going right back into having to buy Raytheon stocks again.
we just got this huge those Raytheon stocks and all that stuff. They won this bid, and I guess it's a missile program, but it's not a missile program. It launches like a missile, but it's a drone, and it's a flying EMP. So like the videos are just like, if there'll be like 100 drones in the sky, and they'll just go by and they just drop like flies. Literally, there's a, and then you catch it back in the net. But it's really fucking cool. But they can't do anything. We already got plus we're currently moving 3 nuclear reactors throughout globally right now, us as our nation, to start something new. No one can figure out what that is, but their president is getting super duper how do I say antsy. Earlier today on X, he put a series of some wild fucking tweets that they were just back to back to back to back. You'd be like, these are drug tweets for sure. So he can't do anything. And we're just gonna either completely just keep sending, carriers and frigates and all that over, and then he's gonna say okay, or then he's gonna say bring it, and then in 2 hours, all the Navy and Air Force men will be back on base or back on carrier ships eating Twinkies and fruit by the foot and Red Bulls. That's just how it's gonna go.
You just send in 4 teams of special forces and we'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, we just keep capturing their shit. We just captured 4 more. Was it last night? 4 more of their secret ships or something, which are just tankers. And they ended up killing. I was watching someone home today. They ended up just murking 11 of their guys.
I mean, if anybody knows anything about an insurgency, I mean, just go back to 2 months ago. We went into Venezuela. That was the fact that they were able to do that so effortlessly, put the entire world on notice. And I think that's part of the reason why Iran is puffing out their chest right now, because they're like, I know you did that to him, but you're not going to do that to me. Ha ha.
There's something to be said about that heist, if you would, however you want to call it, the heist, from Venezuela to Iran, because Venezuela, even though it's a third world country, it is decades in advance, ahead of Iran, as far as it comes, just just regular infrastructure, internet, its reliance on certain things. Mm-hmm. If I have if I used to having a bunch of candy all the time and someone takes all my candy, I'm like, oh fuck. And then I'm like, I got 2, and you take them, and I'm like, oh, whatever. So it's it kind of makes you think yes, we can have all this technological advancements, radar jamming and this and that, but if they don't really have anything.
Yeah, Hardy Harmonica says they still have that other revenue source, allegedly. Yeah, we haven't forgot about that.
Are we talking about the drugs?
AI name.
Drugs?
Is that a 50 cal in the bow? It looks like a fishing boat. It's like, did you see the images of the new Toyota Helix, and they had like the little rocket things on the back? Oh, it was hilarious. It was
I mean, I know that I haven't seen that specific photo, but I know the reference. Like they always like use helixes and such.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like that Super Bowl commercial. Remember where the crazy girlfriend went to push his truck down and it flipped out, and then it got back.
Oh yeah, and she's like,
it just started going crazy. Not so far from the truth. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so man, we're kind of zipping through these. So let's go ahead and move on to the New York Post. What the heck? There we go. It was like, hey, you were in California Post. I'm like, California Post? Oh yeah, that's right, because I have a
oh yeah, this one.
Freaking stupid VPN. All right, so this is from the New York Post. Shocking homophobic display at high school student rocks California school district. Uh-oh. I did not read this story, by the way, so this is the first time I'm talking about it. A group of California high schoolers have reportedly been disciplined after they lined up on the bleachers last week wearing shirts that spelled out a homophobic slur. Oh, my God. A shocking act that has rocked the district. The 10 troublemakers from Redwood High School, located southeast of Fresno, include several student government leaders, smiled with their arms wrapped around one another, posted for a photo with white T-shirts that spelled out, well, you get the point. Oh, wow.
What's it say? Family?
FA. I think they're just talking about the free agency season in the NBA.
See, that makes so much sense.
It was so crazy. Let's see. Students had letters on their tees for senior class photo inside the gym. Oh my God, even worse. They initially posed for a picture that spelled out always legit class of 2026. Visalia Unified School District spokesperson Christina Gutierrez told the San Francisco Chronicle, but they pulled off the disturbing stunt afterward using the 6 for the G in the slur.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Oh, no.
That is awesome. Good for them. Like, they didn't even do it, like, as it's, like, you know, to be, like, a thing. They just did it just to pull it.
Oh, my God.
That is fucking awesome. Good for them.
School officials caught wind of the slur after the student photo started circulating on social media. Look, guys, locker room talk, people say this word. They say the R word. They say a whole bunch of different words. Though I don't say these words.
This is true.
I do. Yeah, I really don't. I don't really. I try not to. Now, in a school, I could see where this could be a problem.
No, absolutely.
But in the real world, I mean,
it's just funny. They saw an opportunity, they took it. Like, I'm sure.
They did.
But I don't think it was doing it like to like dog on anyone. It's just like, oh hey. It's like a classic, you know, Top Gear when they're wearing shirts and they're like, oh, Nissan GTR and like E-Type, and then there's like something else, and then they're standing next to each other and it just says like penis.
Oh yeah. Dude,
it's
Top Gear got away with a lot of crap. They got away with a lot of things that you normally wouldn't get away with today.
But you know, it's because it was on their brand. You know, it's like, you know, same thing for like, you know, South Park or Family Guy or something like that. Like it was their brand to like be politically incorrect, but not. You know, it's like,
yes, Hardy, free speech. Now, obviously, people are going to, oh my God, well, free speech is only with the government, never. Well, no, what I'm saying is you're not going to get rid of it, right? And I think when you start suppressing how people talk and how they talk in their own circles, what ends up happening is you get things like this. People become daring. They start pushing, stuff like this. And not because they thought, hey, we're going to go make fun of a specific group of people. They did it because they just wanted to be mavericks, so to speak.
Okay.
And that's the same way that I feel when I go online and I see someone post something about something negative about a black person, and then I go into the comments and you see a couple people start getting a little bold, right?
No, yeah,
I see it the same way, right? They're not doing it because I don't know if they're racist or not, but they do it because they want to get attention on themselves because they wouldn't get attention any other way.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of doing a prank is for attention. It's to get your kicks off.
Right. And this was in California, right? So, like.
But if you're not, here's the thing: California is like, I don't even, like our show is our show. It's what we talk about. But even that being said, like, California is mostly all red, except for like the metropolitan cities where it's just dominant blue, which completely dictates the rest of the state. So it could have been anywhere. I mean, well, it definitely told us. I don't know where it's at, so I'll bite my tongue on that one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it looks like, oh, wow. So if you guys didn't know, YouTube is down for about 500,000 people. I being one of them, unless you have the link. But it looks like we got a lot of people on Rumble tonight. What's going on, folks? I see you guys down there. Why don't you jump into the chat and say hi? We got a Caption This coming up in about 10 minutes. So give us some chats. There we go. Brian said, what's up?
Working for me.
Yeah, it works. It works now, but when we started the show, it was down for about 20 minutes.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you guys were talking about that.
Yeah, I'm looking on X right now.
Today. I went to go get new glasses today, and they're looking at my insurance, and the guy was like, yeah, no, like some of the insurance places, like they're just down, so I can't even search you up, like your policy. Oh, refundable.
That's crazy. All right, let's move on. This is a little bit of a fun story. This is from space.com. We've been using space.com a lot. I like this because I love everything about space. Yeah, anything about deep water, space, air, all this stuff. But anyways, a ring of fire just appeared in the sky over Antarctica. Here's what happened during today's annular solar eclipse. A magnificent annular solar eclipse just swept over Antarctica, putting on an impressive display of orbital mechanics as the moon passed in front of the sun at the perfect distance from the Earth to create a fiery halo in a darkened sky. At least a few souls lucky enough to be in position to see it. February 17th's annular solar eclipse occurred as the lunar disk slipped between the sun, the Earth, and during its new moon phase. The alignment occurred as the moon traveled through a distant point in its elliptical orbit, making it appear smaller than usual in Earth's sky. Today's eclipse got underway at 4:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as the moon took an even greater bite of the solar disk, transforming its burning orb into a glowing crescent. Before finally diving entirely with its fiery expanse, the moon, appearing fractionally smaller than usual, was unable to cover the entirety of the sun's disk, leaving a thin sliver of its outer edge visible to surround Earth's natural satellite to create a ring around the skies of Antarctica. I was there. Just kidding. You know what? I think there's a video of it, Brian, if you can go ahead and pull that up. Because a lot of people don't. Okay. Hey.
Oh, this is really.
That's really nice. I guess what Brian said, it wasn't from this one, but there was a previous solar eclipse that was very similar. So we want to show you exactly what that looks like.
I'll put the picture in chat.
Okay. Will it let you do that?
Well, I saved the picture earlier, so I just put it in the chat. So that, well, not in that chat, but like in the Discord chat, so you can put that up.
Let me see here. Yeah, I don't see it there. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Reminds me of the other one. What's it called? Indiana Jones, when he's in the crypt in Cairo.
Mm-hmm.
And they play that ominous music. And like the laser through the ruby. I'm getting like way into this.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's weird because the moon doesn't travel perfectly around like this. It travels more like up, down. It's like Saturn's rings, but not as tilted. It's more like this. So that's why you're able to see it at different times. That must be a different video. But yeah, so because I don't think we're getting another big eclipse until like 2040 something, right?
In the States or?
Yeah, in the States.
Okay. I definitely want to go somewhere. Like, I don't care where. You know, if I can afford it and have the time to do it, but I at least want to see a solar eclipse once in my lifetime.
Yeah, the last one we had, there were some awesome photos. Like, there were some photos of people in planes taking pictures of it.
Yeah, no, I missed that one. Like, that one was like passing like over through like yonder near you. Like, and it was what's it called? Past two times that it's possibly visible, it's always been overcast, like insanely overcast.
What do we got here? Up and down. Vasher says, it was working on my PC, not Galaxy Tab. And go, what in the world? What is he talking about? Oh, gotcha. That was on YouTube. Let's see. Brother Boot says, I like space. I don't like low. Low is a frozen and molten sulfur dusted hellscape. Oh, IO. That's what I thought you meant, because I was like, don't you mean IO? Yeah, IO. Isn't that one of those places that they said that we could live? Possibly.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I know that Titan was one of them.
Titan's that they might have said it, but I don't think we could live on Titan.
Well, right now we can't live on Titan, but
not cooler if we could.
It'd be a lot cooler. All right, looks like we got through all of our stories already. Imagine that.
Holy macaroni.
Exactly. So it's only time for one other thing. Let's caption. All right, folks, it's time for Caption This. So in our Discord, we have an AI image dump that people go in and they create the craziest photos, craziest AI images that you can think of, and they dump them in the chat. Now, what Brian does is every single day before the show starts, he goes in and he picks the best AI image that he can find. He brings it on to Sunset Rants, and then it's up to you guys and the audience to come up with the best caption, and the best caption wins the game. This is our caption for tonight. And if you guys are on X joining us there, if you go over to my nameplate and you select on that, it takes you straight into the broadcast in the lower right-hand corner. You guys can jump in and play along. All right, so caption this. What do we got here?
It looks like something from like an early 90s Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah, right. That's like the picture on the cover of the box.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember that commercial when it first came out and every kid was like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's like, hey,
Dude, I still play every now and then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that commercial was tits. It was great.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I haven't played that game since high school. Sadly, had a lot of fun when I did that. What are the What are the shadowy people from Harry Potter?
Dementors.
Dementors. That's what it looks like. The Dementors in the background. So what do we got? We got a full moon. We got a werewolf out. We got Dementors flying up into the sky. Looks like they're
looks like a fantasy novel cover.
My love relationship with a werewolf, part 1. All right, so let's see.
This is when I found out werewolves can eat their dog rods.
Yeah, Brian will be back here in a minute, and then we'll get up some of those captions. Let you guys start thinking. Actually, I can pull them up right here. Let's see. Let's see. Rebel with No Yell says, "Knights, banshees, and wolves fight in the ruins." Oh man, that. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Alter Beasts Transformers Edition. This is when I found out werewolves could swallow long rods. What the hell, blind? Oh man. What Twilight should have looked like. Oh man, no. My favorite is the picture of there's a picture of Twilight where they're sitting down on the rock and they're talking to each other, and Blade is standing right behind him, and there's a picture that says, "Finally."
Oh shit. Oh, have you ever seen the Twilight is it Juggalo?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So there's a whole thing. It's like there's Juggalo Twilight. It's like a movie, but like it's made of like 30-second shorts on YouTube. It is the funniest thing. It's just a bunch of like juggalos and juggalettes drinking Fanta.
Oh my god.
Doing like the most like redneck white trash shit.
Oh, Brian, in the Discord chat, I put it in there. All right, what else we got here? Knights and Banshees. Nope, we already saw that one. Let's see.
Oh, so this is coming in. A third letter hits TMZ's Harvey Levine, claiming to know who abducted Nancy Guthrie, and they will tell for 1 Bitcoin.
They did not say that.
Swear to God.
A third letter. Please explain and describe what you got about 90 minutes ago.
So an hour and a half ago, we got kind of a bizarre letter, an email from somebody who says they know who the kidnapper is, and that they have tried reaching Savannah's sister Annie and Savannah's brother to no avail. And they said they want 1 Bitcoin sent to a Bitcoin address that we have confirmed is active. It's a real Bitcoin address. As they put it, time is more than relevant. So we have no idea.
So she's alive.
Do we have proof of that?
I mean, just came from there. It just came from TMZ, and the interview was through Fox.
That's it. I think he's trying to make up for a lot of the wrongdoings that they've had over the past.
I don't think TMZ is gonna. He's just saying That's what someone had told them.
Yeah, we got that in. We also got another breaking. So, Republican County Commissioner, Charlotte, North Carolina, had 7 to 10 shots fired at his home while his wife and kids were inside. That's crazy.
Wait, say that last part again?
It looks like a Republican County Commissioner in Charlotte, North Carolina. He had somebody shot up his house while his wife and kids were inside.
Oh my God, are they okay?
Looks like they're all right, but it looks like a deliberate attack. But why a county commissioner though?
I don't know.
Yeah, do you even know who your county commissioner is?
No.
Because I don't. I should, but I don't. I'm gonna have to look it up. Artie or Monica says, "Why not 2 Bitcoin?"
1 million billion trillion gazillion.
Did
Bitcoin.
TMZ Vashnik says, "Did TMZ get the ransom too?"
But I mean, that's $70,000, like, for the information.
Right, and especially with somebody who has millions upon millions of dollars. Like,
I don't think it's TMZ. I think someone just told TMZ because TMZ is like the tabloids where like they can go out to like all the other.
Vashel says there was a shooting at the hockey game. Yeah, we all know about that one. We tried to stay away from that story because everybody was talking about it today.
Did you guys talk about how there was a Trent shooting in Canada the day before?
Yeah, we had Oklahoma Panhandle's on fire right now again.
Wait, what? I have not seen that at all.
Yeah, this happened 2 years ago too. Almost identical locations. But last time it was during the summer. This time it's during the winter, which is odd. Yeah, but there's been several shootings today across the country. Like several.
Yeah, I did see. I was looking it up and I got distracted.
Usually
I try to scroll through that. It's too depressing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so back to Caption This. Sorry to there's a whole bunch of stories just jumped in all at once. Notice we got here. Hey, what's going on? It's killing it. Yeah, I haven't seen you on in a while. Yes, like, comment, subscribe, and repost the video. So what was the let me see if I can find the one. What was the one that was really funny?
Mine. The blind skate 89.
Oh yeah. I think that was my that was the funny one I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the one with the werewolves could swallow. That's mine. I'm taking that one. I'm taking that one. That was that was absolutely hilarious. All right, blind skate. You've got my vote, so it's up to Daddy Tay over here.
Well, I am blind skate. That's my handle.
You can't win twice in a row, bro. You can't. Come on, man.
I'm not saying it. Pick something else. There was another one that was funny.
Uh-oh. I think Brian is he's calling rank right now. Man, Vashnik, you got a lot to say today. All right. Well, like I said, please go to Rise of Middle America, see our myriad of shows, history, news, pop culture, sports, true crimes coming soon. At the top of the page, That is our socials, and then down at the bottom, we have a place you can PayPal. We can do monetary contribution, or you can go get some of our sexy merch. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I think, Brian, did you pick one? Oh, he's setting up a poll. Nice.
No.
Why haven't we thought of that? What's wrong with us? I know you can't do it on Rumble. There it is. Vote 1 for werewolves and long rods. Vote 2 for what Twilight should have looked like. Let's see what we get here. That's right, folks. So go ahead and vote in the chat. Give me 1s for werewolves and long rods, and give me 2s for what Twilight should have looked like. Looks like he's got a 1 on that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and vote as well. Boink. Got it. 10 seconds. Good luck.
Well, that you got to wait 45 seconds from that.
Yeah, I know, right? I keep forgetting because of that. Vashnik's got a 1 on that one. I think 1 wins it. Damn you, Tay. You did it again. We need to get more people into this game.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, it was like the only thing that I could think of that was like humorous.
All right, folks. Like, comment, subscribe. We are here Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. Got a bunch of different guests. I know we weren't here yesterday. It's that time of year where everybody gets sick, and sometimes we just can't get anybody up ready to go, and we just take the day off because we can. But we're back, and we'll see you back tomorrow at 9 p.m. We got Thursday at 9 p.m. Tonight we've got the Drive-In, our pop culture show. That's going to be on in a bit, so you guys should check it out. It should be up at about 10:30. And then on Thursday you got Roma Sports, same time, 10:30. And then of course on Friday, Roma Nation, 10 p.m. So I'm the real Roma _AK on X. That is Papa Tete at AP2 Tay. Letter A, letter P, number 2 Tay on X. Thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Cue it up, Brian.
So I got to thinking, there's MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. MAGA, Make America Great Again. But what we really need to do is make America follow the Constitution again. Motherfucker. That sounded better in my head.